Hello, today is Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. Today, this morning, I have to explain our company service called KTMS Teams Phone to my colleagues. So I would like to read this article to be more knowledgeable about the service. We have partnered with Microsoft to provide this service to Korean companies operating in Korea. The target audience is the large corporations that have maybe presence overseas, or they have a parent company in the States or in other foreign countries. They do need to communicate with their headquarters. So this Microsoft Teams phone can span across the continents, across the country borders, and provide consistent, seamless international calls. They are free, but you need to pay for the flat fees and also local routing charges to your local companies. KT is the sole partner for this service in Korea. So if you need a Microsoft Teams phone service in Korea, you need to come see me because I'm the czar of this service, and I am based in Gangnam District. 오빠는 Gangnam Style. 뿡짝짝 뿡짝. So I'm from Gangnam. I work for Korea Telecom. KT, the number one company in Korea, and also we provide the whole range of telecom services from mobile, fixed line, satellite, submarine, cloud service, you name it, internet, voice, any services that are related to IT go through my office. So I'm here for you. I'm KT employee. But I have to retire in 2.5 years. Until that time, I would be very loyal, but I'm also in the market for the next job after 2.5 years. The title is What is a Teams Phone and applies to Microsoft Teams. This article is from learn.microsoft.com. By the way, I have two certificates from Microsoft. One is the Microsoft Azure 900 and 104, right? This year I'm going to go for Microsoft Azure 305. In this article, need help with your Teams phone deployment related topics. Okay. This article is for administrators and IT professionals who are evaluating Microsoft Teams Phone. Microsoft's technology for enabling call control and private branch exchange PBX capabilities in the Microsoft 365 cloud or 365, but usually 365 cloud. By the way, I've never read this article. I'm just going to read this article so that I could practice English. Along the way, I will pick up the knowledge about the subject matter, and also I will focus on exact pronunciation. Because I'm not a native English speaker, I'm not a Chinese Trump either. I'm Korean Trump, right? I'm a great guy. Nobody does the job better than me, right? I can do it in 3, while other people can do it in 30 days. By default, calls between Teams users in your organization are handled natively within Teams and never go to the public switched telephone network, PSTN, removing operator toll costs for calls that stay internal to your organization. To see more about Teams calling in general, see Teams calling overview. To enhance user calling experiences with the ability to make and receive domestic and international telephone calls, Teams Phone provides add-on options to Teams for connecting users with the PSTN. The add-on options comprising of Teams Phone include the following: user or resource account licensing for the appropriate Teams Phone application. For licensing options, see Teams Phone licensing. At least one PSTN operator solution that allows you to access the PSTN and acquire phone numbers for your tenant. You can have more than one PSTN integration with your tenant, which I don't recommend with KT. KT is just sole provider in Korea, and we are number one high quality operator, but the cheapest, I think, one of the cheapest. And we just one operator PSTN integration with your internet is enough. And any combination of PSTN solutions are supported. For PSTN connectivity options, see Plan your Teams voice solution and PSTN connectivity options. Note, a PSTN solution is separate from a Teams phone license. A PSTN solution provides a customer's tenant with phone numbers and PSTN access to domestic, international, and emergency calling. The Teams phone license entitles a Teams user to enhance the calling capabilities within the tenant. The Teams phone license entitles a Teams user to enhance the calling capabilities within the tenant and access to the PSTN solution. So tenant means the Microsoft Azure tenant, the directory, kind of the whole department or the whole company residing on Microsoft Cloud. I'm a certified MS Azure 104 consultant. Teams Phone allows you to replace your existing PBX system with a set of features delivered from the same platform that provides your enterprise productivity tools. Microsoft 365. Teams Phone can be used in all desktop and mobile phones, mobile Teams clients. Teams Phone can also be used on certified third-party hardware devices. Interesting. Teams Phone can also be used on certified third-party hardware devices. To learn more about desk phones, see Phones for Microsoft Teams. If you have another phone system or contact center in your organization, Teams Phone supports coexistent integrations. Teams Phone works with all Teams clients and with certified third-party devices, and includes a rich set of features. That's a good expression. A rich set of features, right? A rich set of features, empowering end users to manage their own phone call workflows. That's another good expression, man. This is good. Empowering end users to manage their own phone call workflows. So basically, Teams Phones can with desktop, mobile phones, desktop PCs, and mobile phones, and certified third-party calling devices, empowering you to manage your call workflows. So it definitely has a rich set of features. Teams also provides administrators with a comprehensive set of voice policy settings that can control the features at a global, group, and user level. Tenants. Administering Teams Phone builds on the same model for administration as outlined for native Teams calling in Teams Overview, and includes administration of extra calling features that are available to users licensed for Teams Phone. Teams Phone also includes extra enterprise phone system features for your organization, like auto attendance and call queues, right? Auto attendance and call queues. Auto attendance and call queues. The Teams auto attendance and team call queues. To learn more about what is included with Teams Phone, see Teams Phone features. Okay. Need help with your Teams Phone deployment? Are you new to setting up phone systems or just need some extra help? You have several avenues to get help with your Teams Phone deployment. That's good expression, man. You have several avenues to get help with your Teams Phone deployment. We say methods or ways, but avenues is a good replacement for those mundane expressions. You have several avenues to get help with your Teams Phone deployment. If you're a customer that is categorized as SMB, small to medium business, we offer a complimentary consultation program. To learn more, contact our Teams Phone SMB support team at contactteamsphone.smb@microsoft.com. SMB is considered fewer than 300 users with business SKU licenses, or a customer with fewer than 500 users with E3, E1, and phone system licenses. So SMB is usually a company with employees of between 300 and 500, right? SMB is considered fewer than 300 users with business SKU licenses. Service, SKU is the unit, right? Service, basically it's a service, I don't know, service, I forgot. It's like a data unit, right? Like a byte, bit. SKU is basic, like a specification of your PCs and servers, like 2 cores and 300 or 32 gigabytes of memory and 500 SSD is basic SKU. Then if you double that, it's 2 SKUs. If you are a customer with a larger user base, we offer Microsoft Cloud Solution Architect-led workshops for Teams Phone planning, piloting, enabling at scale, optimizing, and more through unified support plans. To learn more, see Unified Enterprise Plan details and contact your Microsoft account team. Well, you don't have to go through that avenue. I'm here, right? We are a local partner, the sole partner to Microsoft Teams Phone solution. So don't arrange workshops with Microsoft, but you can contact me and I will personally pay a visit to your office and explain everything. I can give you a workshop, right? I'm a certified Azure 104 consultant, right? Administrator. Regardless of size, we offer Microsoft Fast Track enablement services to all licensed customers. To learn more, see Microsoft Teams Phone adoption. Microsoft also offers a rich ecosystem of Teams Phone partners who can help with your Teams Phone planning, enablement, optimization, management, PSTN access, devices, solutions, services, and more. If you don't have a Teams Phone partner, find a Microsoft partner and filter for your location. KT, right? Korea Telecom, my company is the sole partner in Korea, right? You need to come to me. I am based in Gangnam. 오빠는 Gangnam Style. Boom, 짝짝, boom, 짝. That's the Psy's famous song, popular, related topics. Microsoft phone features, set up Teams phone, plan your Teams voice solution, PS10 connectivity options, Microsoft Teams add-on licensing. I'll just go to the features first. Teams calling features. In this article, right, it's a short voicemail. Okay, so I'll go through the features. This article describes Microsoft Teams calling and Teams phone features. For more information about using Teams phone as your private branch exchange, PBX replacement, and options for connecting to the public switched telephone network, see what is Teams phone. This article is for administrators and IT professionals. Clients are available for PC, Mac, and mobile, which provides features on devices from tablets and mobile phones to PCs and desktop IP phones. Clients are available for PC, Mac, and mobile, which provides features on devices from tablets and mobile phones to PCs and desktop IP phones, right? PCs, desktop IP phones, mobile phones, and tablets. For more information, see Microsoft Teams Client. Note, for details about Teams phone systems on different platforms, see Teams features by platform. Licensing. The features listed below indicate whether or not a license for Teams phone is required. The Microsoft Teams Enterprise license includes native calling features, and the Teams phone license unlocks even more features. Okay, so the Microsoft Teams Enterprise license includes native calling features, and the Teams phone license unlocks even more features. So maybe basic features and more features. To review licensing scenarios, see Teams phone licensing. For features where a Teams phone license is required, a connection with a public switched telephone network and phone number is also required. For features where a Teams phone license is required, a connection with a public switched telephone network and phone number is also required. Okay, so if you need a Teams phone license, you need a connection with a public switched telephone network, means KT telephone network, and phone number is also required. Note, a PS10 solution is separate from a Teams phone license. Exactly, that's where KT comes in. A PS10 solution provides a customer's tenant with phone numbers and PS10 access to domestic, international, and emergency calling. The Teams phone license entitles a Teams user to enhance the calling capabilities within the tenant and access to the PS10 solution. Here, tenant means basically your organization, right? It's like a LDAP protocol and the ID and password system registered with Microsoft Cloud so that it can provide entitlement and licenses and filtering and everything. A PS10 solution is separate from a Teams phone license. A PS10 solution provides a customer's tenant with the phone numbers and PS10 access to domestic, international, and emergency calling. The Teams phone license entitles a Teams user to enhance the calling capabilities within the tenant and access to the PS10 solution. Teams calling features. Microsoft Teams Enterprise provides the following calling features. Teams calling features description with Microsoft Teams Enterprise solution with Microsoft Teams Enterprise license plus Teams phone license. Auto attendance. lets you create a menu system that enables extra and external and internal callers to locate and place or transfer calls to company users or departments in your organization. Note that users don't need to be voice-enabled to receive calls from the auto attendant dial by name or dial by number directory search. However, you must voice-enable users to receive calls from the auto attendant menu options. What does it mean? Teams phone resource account license, auto attendants. Lets you create a menu system that enables external and internal callers to locate and place or transfer calls, to company users or departments in your organization. Note that users don't need to be voice-enabled to receive calls from the auto attendant dial by name or dial by number directory search. However, you must voice-enable users to receive calls from the auto attendant menu options. Confusing, right? Note that users don't need to be voice-enabled to receive calls from auto attendant dial by name or dial by number directory search. However, you must voice-enable users to receive calls from the auto attendant menu options. Okay, so basically you can receive calls from the auto attendant or auto attendant by name or the number directory search. Call queues lets you configure how call queues are managed for your organization. For example, set up greetings and music on hold, search for the next available call agent to handle the call, and so on. You must voice enable users to receive calls from a call queue. Okay, so call queues. 통화 중 대기, right? 통화 중 대기. Auto attendance is basically 넘겨주기, right? 당겨받기, 넘겨주기. Call auto attendance, call queues. Voicemail. Voicemail with music on hold. Play default music defined by the service, streaming music or custom music uploaded by the tenant administrator when a call is placed on hold. This feature provides on-hold notification party with other platforms, music on hold. This feature provides on-hold notification parity with other platforms. Streaming plays default music defined by the service, streaming music or custom music uploaded by the tenant administrator when a call is placed on hold. 통화 중 대기 음악, right? Music on hold, voicemails and settings, call queues, right? Kind of connected. Call answer, initiate. Let users answer inbound calls with a touch and place native Teams calls by selecting a name in the client. Call answer initiated by extension or PSTN phone number. Lets users answer inbound calls with a touch and place calls by dialing a PSTN phone number, an internal extension, or by selecting a name in the client. Call forwarding to voicemail, call forwarding options, and simultaneous ring, call groups, call delegation, also known as a shared line appearance. Share a user's phone line with other users so that they can make and receive calls on the delegator's behalf. less disruptive to recipients than other forms of call sharing, such as call forwarding and simultaneous ringing, right? Call forwarding, simultaneous ringing. That's good expression. Simultaneous ringing. Call forwarding, simultaneous ringing. Because users can configure how they want to be notified of an incoming delegated call, also supports barge and shared history, right? Barge or shared history. Call delegation. Member of call group or call delegation transfer call, including consultative transfer to another user, transfer call in progress into another, call park and retrieve, external call ID. Lets users park a call on hold in the team service. When a call is parked, the service generates a unique code for the call retrieval. The user who parked the call or someone else can then use that code and supported app or device to retrieve the call. Wow, call park, right? Call park. Interesting features. We Koreans don't use that service often. Device switching lets users place a call or meeting on another HID device that is connected to Teams. For example, switching from the PC speakers to a Teams display. PC speakers to a Teams display. Presence-based call routing, integrated dial pad, faulted calling make interesting. So I'll just go back and see what other features I can calling overview. See Teams phone licensing, phones for Microsoft Teams. Well, that's it. I think I need to go back and read this article later. Thanks for listening and have a great day.